Hey guys, Jenna here. Welcome to my channel where I take you on tours of unique homes. In this week's episode, we're going on a journey to take a tour of one family's castle in the sky. Husband and wife Steve and Nancy, along with their extended family and friends, teamed up to create this gorgeous luxury container home treehouse, which serves as a unique getaway with a sweet backstory. And although we featured several amazing container homes on this channel, I guarantee that in this design, there are a few surprises that you've never seen before. And if you like these kind of videos, make sure that you subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you know every time I publish a new tour.
Hi, I'm Steve, and this is the Air Castle. The Air Castle came from a story my dad told me growing up as a kid, where he was on the farm and he was daydreaming, and his dad asked him, "Hey son, what are you doing, building air castles?" So we thought that was very fitting for a tree house of this stature. So everybody asks, how did I come up with this design? I don't really have an answer to that, but I'm an engineer and my father's an engineer. So together, we wanted to kind of challenge ourselves to say, what can we build with boxes that's unique, that you can't build with any other materials? So one of the most common, questions you get on container structures is, why use containers? Why not use regular stick build? I would challenge anybody to come up with a design that you could use that would be safe to build a structure like this any other way than with shipping containers. So you got two vertical containers. They're grounded on a 4-foot deep foundation, 150,000 pounds of concrete, continuously welded around the structure. So that gives you the 40-foot height of the containers. And then the crow's nest up at 50 feet, 10 feet higher than that. And then the two horizontal containers is where the common space, the living space, the kitchen, and it's cantilevered out over the creek, supported by the boat arch tree, also referred to as ironwood. It's a very hard tree. When it does die, it doesn't rot. The tree actually gets harder and more durable. So to drill in that tree to support the structure, we put 10 4-inch bolts in the tree. It took pretty much 1 day for each bolt. So very, very hard to do that, but at the same time, that gives you the very strong base to then do that steel structure that's holding up the horizontal containers. But we did as much fabrication as we could on the ground. So we got it up in there as soon as we can, put the windows in to get it dried in, got it sprayed with closed cell foam. And during that time, we kind of planned ahead. So we put the hot tub in on the ground, put all the building materials in there on the ground. So when we raised it up in the air, all the materials were here ready to go. So basically this was our shop for almost 2 years of construction, pretty much full time. So we wanted to build a structure that was unique, that was a destination, that was really focused on creating an immersive experience in nature. All right, let's go inside. Being a treehouse, we try to use as much repurposed materials as we can. So we pretty much built the treehouse around the materials and just kind of came up with ideas of how it can be incorporated by still maintaining the farmhouse style that we wanted on the inside with the industrial look on the outside and that juxtaposition. All the shiplap has been collected from houses in town. So this is like 300-year-old wood from 100, 150-year-old houses. Being the Air Castle, it's a castle door, modern, not too many castles around here in Texas. So that's actually from Habitat for Humanity. And one of the nice amenities we have that's very close proximity to the living space is the outdoor screened-in porch for the hot tub. So you can actually relax in there while you watch the birds and the animals from the same level in the trees as you are. All right, over here we have our mud room for hanging everything. This is all made from surplus materials, shiplap from houses in the area that we tore down. Black walnut table from a tree on site. And then we have a full kitchen with refrigerator, extensive coffee bar. Countertops are from a locker room in a local high school gym. So they were repurposing that and remodeling. So we're putting everything to use. And out here is one of 6 balconies overlooking the trees. So this time of year you have a little more distance you can see with all the leaves off the trees. From the kitchen, this is our main living space where you'll spend most of your time not only relaxing, but being immersed in nature with the birds and the squirrels. So this is probably one of the favorite highlights of the guests that come and relax. As the seasons change, the wildlife change, the migrating birds change. Hummingbirds, squirrels, raccoons, a lot of wildlife can be seen from here. Being immersed in nature, one of our favorite things, again, is to watch the animals. And we're so friendly with them that we've actually given them all names, and we can recognize most of them when they come visit. The cardinal that comes and taps on the window every day to say hi. So the woodpecker, we named him Steven Tyler, being a headbanger. They provide a lot of excitement, not only just relaxation and watching them eat, but see their personalities as they challenge each other for the favorite spot. So one of the things we try to do is support our fire department. My brother-in-law died in the line of duty as a firefighter. We have a plaque here that we provide for our guests so they can make donations in his name that we then give to our local volunteer fire department. He was really a handyman. He could do anything, any trades. So this would have been something that him and I would enjoy doing together. So on this level, we have the kitchen, the hot tub, the living room. And as you go through the first vertical container, which is the stairwell, you then enter into the bathroom. So the bathroom's on this common level. Everything is custom, everything is built to fit. So again, we're using the shiplap materials, the black walnut countertops for the vanity, and the shower is custom made by my welders that we use for over 1,000 hours of welding time total within the treehouse, incorporating the logo for the treehouse, rain head, and then 2 heads on the wall for a very immersive experience. As you saw from the exterior, there's 2 vertical containers. One is the stairwell, the red container, and the other one contains the bathroom and the 2 bedrooms. So within the stairwell, it goes from the bottom bedroom and the laundry room to this level, including the bathroom and the common space, and then on up to the master bedroom, and then ultimately up to the crow's nest, another 30 feet up in the air. So this stairwell was all custom made. It took about 2 weeks to build. So one of the details you can see on the stairwell is, with safety in mind and guest experience in mind, we alternate the colors of the steps. So when you're coming down in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom, it's easier to distinguish each step. And now we're on the top floor of the container, and now we'll go into the bedroom, which is Chuckle's bedroom, our favorite squirrel. This bedroom is similar to the lower level. It's just obviously higher at 30 feet. A normal container would have stopped here, but this would have been a very tight space for the bed. We have queen size beds, so we did a bump out where we actually pushed the wall out and closed it. Put this glass in here, so when you're sitting in bed, you actually look out through the window at the stars at night. So from this bedroom, we're at the top of the containers. Now we'll go outside and go up 2 more floors on the crow's nest. From up here, we're at 30 feet in the middle of the trees. And as you can see, we're on top of the 2 horizontal containers with the lightning rods for safety. Now we have a 2-story spiral staircase that goes up to the top of the crow's nest 50 feet above the ground. So this is all custom designed, built off-site, craned into place. This is a very comfortable area up here that guests love to hang out, have coffee, enjoy the views. And you're in the shade of the upper level crow's nest, so even when it's 110 degrees here in Texas, you're still comfortable as you're in the shade and you're above the trees, so you got the nice breeze coming through. Let's go on up to the upper level of the crow's nest. Now we're at the top level at 50 feet above the ground. Well, this is sculptured to mimic a turret on a castle. And from this view, you'll be able to see much of the lake that's under construction now and will be filled in the next 4 years or so. So that's a big part of why we chose this location, chose this height, so we can have enough view to be in the trees and above most of the trees and take advantage of the very expansive view. All right, let's take a look at the outside now. From up here, we're 24 steps to the ground, so we're up at 2 stories. Have this first balcony deck area, the grill, outside sink. This is our old fridge we restored that has all the grill equipment in there, grill utensils. And one of the fun things we have for the guests to do is we have them do a lock and engrave it with their memory of their experience and special occasion that they were here for, and it's been really fun. Some guests have been here multiple times, so they actually leave multiple either different locations or stack them, like one of our local guests comes here on a monthly basis. They've been here 3 times already in the last 6 months, so they bring different friends and family. In terms of cost, once you factor in all the different trades, welding, plumbing, electricians, it was in the hundreds of thousands of dollars in terms of construction. We're still tallying that, but that really wasn't what was our motivation and our guide going into it. We just wanted to create a unique experience.
I hope you guys enjoyed this week's episode. Please make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you soon with another tiny or unique home tour.